In today's video, I'm going to be giving this car a thorough deep clean, using the help of some products which have been kindly sent to test out and get my honest thoughts on. As usual, I kick things off on the wheels with a thorough pre-wash, and in this case I was using Squid Citrus at a roughly 1:9 dilution. You might have noticed some of the storage mounts for my foam cannon, brushes and bottles that I do have in the background in my garage. These are actually from my own brand called Detail Locker, so if you do like the look of them, they will be linked in the description, as will all the other products that I'm using in this video as well. Once I'd finished setting up my wheel bucket, I went in with Carscope Siege Wheel and Tyre Cleaner on the particularly grubby areas, and then also applied Squid Inc's Blue Lagoon Wheel Cleaner in the foam lance at a 1:9 dilution, over the top and in my wheel bucket to provide a little bit extra lubrication and make the wheel cleaning process as safe as possible. This combination of chemicals did a great job at shifting all that brake dust and grime and getting the surfaces ready for some protection later on in the video. This wheel shampoo also does have the unusual benefit of smelling very nice as well, and this cola bottle scent was certainly a nice change than the iron fallout remover wheel cleaners that I've been using recently. To pre-wash the paintwork, I again went in with Squid Ink Citrus, allowed that to dwell for a couple of minutes on its own, and then layered Squid Ink's Alcafroth Snow Foam over the top. This is definitely one of my favourite pre-wash combinations, as it really does have a lot of cleaning power to it. Alcafroth on its own is perfect if you have a moderately dirty vehicle, as it is a powerful cleaner and also has a very good dwell time as well, so is useful for when soaking a citrus underneath. If you are enjoying the video so far, then it would be brilliant if you could drop it a like, as it does really help it get out there to more people and is always appreciated too. In order to contact wash this car, I went in with Carscope Contact Shampoo, which is a pH neutral pure shampoo that works really well in a bucket or a foam lance and has plenty of slickness to reduce the risk of marring. I paired this up with my Rag Company wash mitt and a collection of detailing brushes in order to access those more intricate areas. Once I'd finished up with the contact wash, I plugged in my DI water vessel and gave the car that final rinse. It was a relatively sunny day here, although it wasn't too warm. On a black vehicle this does present more challenges, so using this DI vessel just means that I won't get any water spots if I am a little bit slower going around it with the towel. In order to protect this car today, I went in with Soft 99's Kwame wax. This car did have some quite noticeable swirl marks, and I thought that a wax would be the best option here in order to improve the finish as much as possible. This wax isn't quite as durable as Soft 99's Fuso coat, however I do find it a touch easier to apply, and I do think the water behaviour is very comparable, which I'll show you after the application clips. In terms of the application, it is really straightforward. I didn't have any trouble with it here, even though it was a black vehicle and some areas were unfortunately in the sunlight. I was still able to easily apply and buff it off without any problems. I just had to adjust the time between application and removal accordingly. In terms of the finish, it had quite a considerable effect at darkening the paintwork, helping to restore some of that gloss and fill in some minor defects. In order to darken the black plastic trim, I went in with Squid Inc's Plastigard, which basically acts as a bridge between a regular trim dressing, which usually only lasts until the next wash, and a full-blown trim coating. A realistic durability expectation here is about 3 to 4 months for me, but the main benefit of using it over a trim coating is that it is significantly more economical. The price of the bottle is way cheaper and you get a lot more with it, so if you don't mind applying it a little bit more often, then this is well worth looking at. The product that I went for on the tyres today was Yum Dress. The sidewalls here were very dry, and I find that using a cream dressing such as this really just helps with the overall finish. And this product's ability to not only improve the look of the tyres, but also condition the rubber as well was very beneficial here.